A few days later,
そういえば翼聞いた？私たちの出てた何のなかなか好評らしいわよ。
so just as a side note, it seems relatively straightforward that we're probably going to have something happen this chapter that pulls her into the struggle of what's going on around her, despite seeming too young, and things are going to go wrong, and we're going to have to help her, probably save her, and then she's going to rise to the occasion and probably become a Mirage Master. At least that seems to be what we're foreshadowing here.
どうしよう。いろんな人に見られてると思ったらドキドキしてきちゃったよ。そんなことでビビってどうするのよ。芸能人なんだから見られてなんぼでしょ。聞いてください、聞いてください。まもりちゃん？いきなりどうしたっていうのよ。生放送です。特番なんです。実はずっと憧れてた歌たまって番組に出られることになったんです。
歌たま？
震え歌謡魂の略で歌たまです。大東テレビで放送されている歌謡曲メインの1時間番組なんですけど、今度特番で2時間の生放送をやるんです。歌たまはすごいんですよ。私の大好きな歌手さんはみんな出てるんです。
つまり守りが大好きな歌番組の生放送に出れるってこと？
はい、バリーおじちゃんが番組作ってる人に推薦してくれたんです。
バリーさんが？
番組の人が友達だって言ってました。お友達さんはレンチンアイドルマモリンも見てくれてるみたいなんです。
そんなすごい番組に出れるのか。よかったね、守り。
はい、とっても嬉しいです。これからリハーサルなので頑張ります。行ってきます。歌たま早く始まらないかな。守りちゃん緊張してないといいんだけど。
バリーも付き添ってるし大丈夫よ。リラックスして番組を楽しんでると思うわ。それはそれとしていつきくん。
はい。
実はこの前の堀野沢ノブの事件で一つ分かったことがあるの。ノブの性格が変わったのはダイバーテレビのポスター撮影の仕事を受けた前後らしいわ。
ダイバーテレビ、私がオーディションを受けた場所ですね。
ダイバーテレビがどっちにも関係してる。翼のオーディションに堀野沢さんの一件。少し気になる。もしかしてダイバーテレビに何かあるのかな。
そうね、ダイバーテレビの内部に黒幕がいる可能性は高いと思うわ。
キリアもそう思うか。決め打ちしちゃうのはちょっと怖いんだけど、他に突破口がないのも事実だものね。
決め打ちは怖いんですか？
テレビ局なんて出入りする人が多いから。
ああ、確かにそうですね。
ま、そうは言ってもようやく買えた宝くじよ。なんとしても当たりを出して状況を一変させてやるわ。さてと、守りちゃんの放送までまだ時間あるし、ちょっと出てくるわね。
Am I crazy, or did they just say that they sent her to that exact location and no one's questioning it? Did I mix up where the TV station is that she's visiting? Mako says, currently working hard. Angry face, or determined face. I should be able to make it back before Momori's part starts, but just in case, could you record it for me? And this chapter is called The Next Generation, which definitely seems to even more indicate that Momori is going to be important, because she's the next generation of younger singers or whatever. Oh, hello. That guy's here back. Are you here to taunt us again?
剣
どうしてあなたが？
いないか。チキはどこだ？
チキ？あ、いや、チキってウタロイドの。
ウタロイドのチキではない。ミラージュのチキだ。お前たちフォルトナがかくまっていることは分かっている。
チキに何の用だ？
知る必要は。いや、話してもお前たちには理解できん。そして無能の理解を待つほど俺は暇ではない。
大切な仲間を目的もわからない人間に合わせるわけにはいかない。
仲間か。くだらんな。チキを渡せ。俺の要求はそれだけだ。
その要求は飲めない。
そうか。ならばこれ以上の会話は無用だ。そこか。
待て。
チキ、どこにいる？出てきてくれ。
チキに何をする気だ？
邪魔をするな。俺にはお前たちの仲間ごっこに割く時間は1分1秒たりともない。これ以上お前たちが俺の目的を阻むなら容赦せん。
Well, isn't he a nice fellow? Walks into our office and literally attacks us unprovoked.
カルネージフォーム。俺の剣で見せてやる。
鶴にもミラージュマスターだったのか。
Of course he is.
通してもらうぞ。
そうはさせない。
この戦い
You guys really made a mistake by letting him walk in here. I was thinking the first thing you should do is really just try to stop him before he gets to that door in the first place.
失敗しないといいな。
Well, we don't know what his weaknesses are, like at all. But I could increase our offense, that'd be fun.
これなら
Party buff?
ここは俺の間合いだ。
It's kind of another reason why I was willing to take it off of my other character, is I couldn't help but think that, like, well, I have another character that can buff the whole party's offense, so who cares? He's got better skills to hold on to himself. Let's lower his offense while also going for an attack. He's a sword user, so he should be weak against spears for the other two characters, but I can also lower his attack. That's worth doing if it hits. Yep. Alright, let's go for spear attacks. Those should work on him. Poison should help too. Yep, as expected, he's weak against spears. Fire Emblem rules still apply. I'm going to taunt you. I'm always better than you. I am that annoying anime character who's so self-conscious. Oh Jesus. Well, that wasn't fair. So that definitely a meant to lose type of fight. Okay, well, Bye, Tiki. It was nice knowing you. I guess you're gonna go get cut in half or whatever the hell he wants to do with you. Probably not that, but still.
Mina.
なんとか。
黒のキリアがいてこの程度か。チキ、やっと見つけた。5年かかった。
あなた誰？どうして私を知ってるの？
剣社だ。わからないのか。5年前のあの時、お前は俺と会っている。
ごめんなさい。私何も覚えてないの。
やめるんだ剣。チキが怖がってる。
お兄ちゃん。
チキは本当に記憶を失っているんだな。
ああ。
そうか。ならば意味がない。
意味がないって。
あの人、私のこと知ってるみたいだった。私はあの人のこと知らないのに。
剣はチキとはどういう関係だったんだろう。
彼も5年前のこけら落とし事件の関係者よ。詳しいことはわからないけれど。
え？
公演の最中に消えた剣千代美は彼の父親。社はあの事件にとらわれ、今も一人で戦っているのね。これが覚悟の差だっていうの。不甲斐ない。私は社と五分にやれるつもりでいた。なのに手も足も出なかった。私がもっと強ければ。
次は勝てるように俺たちのやり方でみんなで強くなるしかないです、キリアさん。
そうね。落ち込んでいても仕方ないわね。
みんなここにいたのね。大変なのよ。歌玉のスタジオがミラージュに襲撃されてるのよ。
マジかよ。おい、いつき。
事務所に戻ろう。
The thing that everyone knew was gonna happen is happening. The place we said was dangerous was dangerous.
もうネット上でもこの異様な放送は話題になり始めてるわ。歌玉の放送局は大東テレビね。
ダイバーテレビ以外でも ミラージュ絡みの事件が起きたんですね。
ええ、残念だけど黒幕の正体をダイバーテレビに限定して考えるのは得策じゃなさそうね。
あれ、あそこでギター弾いてる人ってバリーさんなんじゃ。
ああ、間違いない。
バリーさんマスターじゃねえからミラージュに抵抗できなくて操られてるのかもしれねえな。
まずいことになった。待てよ、ということは守りも。
危険ね。あの子も今歌玉のスタジオにいるはず。
守りとバリーさんが心配だ。テレビ局に行こう。
あ、そうだな。
私も行くわ。
エリも。
私もマスターなんだし当然でしょ。
そういえばマスターだったっけ。
何よそれ、忘れてたの。いい？守りは同じ事務所の仲間だからね。仲間がピンチに陥ってたら大統領を殴ってでも助けに行くのがハリウッド的よ。ま、今日は私とビオールのハリウッド的休日見せてあげるわ。
期待してるよ。
いざ大東テレビへ守りを助けに行くわよ。
Oh well. It sounds like I might have gotten one of the name of the station wrong after all. I could have sworn they were literally like, she's going to the station. That station's dangerous. I'm not gonna connect these things. But I guess I'm the crazy one. It happens. What are you? What are you? Yeah, that's me. And you are? I am the noble Mirage partnered with Ellie. My name is Virion, good sir, and it is my distinct pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, so you're Ellie's Mirage. It's a pleasure to meet you too. It looks like he's a bow user, judging by what I can make out from here. As you have doubtless observed, dear Ellie is somewhat rambunctious. As nobles, it is our duty to refine her into a lady of class. I'm not really a noble or anything. Is that so? Strange, I could have sworn I felt a kinship, an aura of elegance, style, and fated grandeur. But no matter, these are regal bearing. Those of regal bearing and great nobility must act with all the magnanimity due to their station. If the mood ever strikes you, please, come by again for a chat, conversation, advice, or witticism. All I shall happily supply. Getting ready to, we'll have a chance to meet him sooner or later. We're getting crowded in here. We got 5. She can learn slow-ma. Let's take a look at this. There she is, green. Rounding out the colors here. Slows enemy pursuit on the field for a fixed number of steps. Interesting. And we'll have a new cutscene to watch.
行くよ。レディアントユニティ。ビオール。
エリー君。素晴らしい。
Interesting. They immediately got rid of her entire what is she, is that a rose staff? And definitely a bow on her hand, I think. Unless that's just his other. Well, that's just his other hand. Does she have a bow? It's hard to separate the two characters a little bit from here. They immediately got rid of her blonde hair that they used as a distinguishing feature the first time we saw her. They literally called her blonde hair girl, basically. But now she's a character that transforms into green hair of all things. Oops, let's get out of here. Should be good to go in a moment here. Gonna want to get over there to save them as soon as possible. take a quick glimpse at the wardrobe, because I'm curious. Does she have multiple costumes at the beginning? She just has her street clothes. So she is an archer. That's the bow right there. Could I make it out in this form? There it is. I probably had trouble making it out because the background is all viney, naturey stuff to begin with. Alright, we now have an archer. Still no axe user. 2 spears, 1 sword, 1 staff, 1 bow. No axes to round out the full triple. I think they want to keep me having weaknesses for a while when I fight Fire Emblem characters, just to have one gap in my power thing, or otherwise I could always have it available to me.
Mamori!
いつきさん、よかった、無事だったのね。はい、大きくて黒いお化けみたいなのに襲われた時、バリーおじちゃんがかばってくれて。バリーはあっちに。おじちゃんを助けに行くんですよね。私も行っちゃダメですか？
先に事務所に帰って待ってて。絶対にバリーさんと一緒に戻るから。
はい。
I get it right back. Oh my goodness, 12 messages. Why? It hurts. Camera so heavy. The guitar is in my head. Are we gonna do an electric guitar themed level? Because I'm actually kind of psyched about that idea. But first, 1 billion messages. Here for the main story. Next up is Tiki saying, I feel something really bad and heavy. Yeah, it feels really heavy. I think this is all coming from the place where you're looking out on the TV. I think it's called Daito TV Station. It's going to be your first time going there, right? Make sure to be careful. Tuma says, no doubt about it, Miss Mako. Looks like the station was just attacked. We found Memori. Can you send someone to pick her up? We're heading into the Illusory Daito TV station. Here I go. There's still 6 more messages. These are from Kiria. This might seem kind of random, but beautiful accessories can help raise a Mirage's master's abilities. It's important to train blah 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 objects. She's just telling me to equip items every now and then. Eleonora. Alright, Itsuki. Contact saved. This is Itsuki, right? Anyway. Why did this have to happen now? My first message was supposed to sound more like a Hollywood star. And then she gave me like a sassy cat. So she's gonna have an annoying catchphrase, isn't she? There's always certain Japanese characters that won't stop saying the same thing over and over again. She keeps calling everything Hollywood all the time. So I guess that's just gonna be what she does. Which will immediately make me like her less than other party members, if she's gonna keep calling stuff Hollywood all the time. Calm down. It's okay, you could just be a human.
「まずはバリーを探すわよ」。
この高貴なミラージュの出番のようだね。私の貴族的な力存分に振るってくれたまえ。
頼りにしてるわよ、相棒。ハリウッド的な活躍見せてやりましょう。
Yep, she's going hardcore into that. I can't help it, when that starts happening, I always kind of feel like they just kind of gave up on writing for that character. Like, they're like, we already wrote 4 characters. Fuck it, this one's just gonna call everything Hollywood, and she likes Hollywood. Get it? Because she's an actor, so everything's Hollywood. Gonna call this Hollywood, she's gonna call that Hollywood, and that's so Hollywood. My text was supposed to be more Hollywood, Hollywood, Hollywood. I'm like, oh Jesus. It's like Grand Kingdom where that one character won't stop saying, prestige, 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 prestige. We gotta go get more prestige. But like, that won't give us much prestige. We're gonna change her out to the new character. Probably not gonna get much use out of her in this early part of the dungeon. She's higher level than the rest of us, and she doesn't have a side quest to level towards right now. So I don't have a lot of incentive to use her, but I want to see what her skills are like. So she has a bow. It's called Weak Shot. It's a medium attack, but it's called a Weak Shot for some reason. Electric attack and electric and fire on the same character. That's interesting. There are elements we already have, but they are overlap. Well, these are flying enemies, so a bow attack's immediately more effective. I remember Fire Emblem. Also, that one time where a bow user. What? Why? Oh wait, right. It was weak, which was good, but no one set up to help her in that situation. So the attack just kind of happened, and then that was that. Alright, lightning. Everyone. Yay. Not much follow-up there either. Alright, let's change back out. We'll grab Kiraya this time. Haven't used her a ton lately, and she needs some chances to level up here. Should I use? Yeah, let's use Deep Chill. I can use SP here because it's still the beginning of the dungeon anyway. We'll have time to get more of it before the boss fight shows up. I don't generally know how stage presence works in this game, to be clear. Experience you get by just defeating fights, basically. Same thing for weapon skill. But I don't know the best way to get stage presence. Besides, of course, it says to use the person in combat. But, like, it feels like there's 3 different experience meters. Your experience meter, your skill meter, and your, what's it called? Or a lance user, huh? I mean, it should still help. There's an experience meter, there's a skill meter, and there's a stage presence meter, and they all feel like they fill up the same way, but they're arbitrarily divided into separate categories somehow. So I'm especially not sure about stage presence for sure, though. Wow, 2 new skills, 2 new levels. Level up. Stage presence, damn it. Give me stage presence, I need it. I need it. We got, flex +1. Always happy to see that the newest skill is a +1 instead of you gotta replace something. And feel really bad about it. Weak shot +1. Immediately. I got 1 chance to use that weapon, attack before we immediately upgraded it. Why is it called weak shot? That's weird. Shouldn't be able to open it from this side, right? I assume. Nope. Cannot be destroyed from this side. We got another message from Unity saying Tsubasa's Carnage ability is ready. Hayazake. We'll get to that. She's still got plenty of weapon upgrades to go for. Get out of here. Feels good to be progressing through a dungeon again, at least. How you guys feeling? So you're weak against axes and bows and sonic waves and dark magic. Oh, we have dark magic. We can do that one. You're weak against fire. Cool. Let's make good use. Stage presence. Give me stage presence. Ooh. Oh, it's your turn again. I wasn't really ready for that, honestly. Form of Tsubasa. Ta-da! What are you so startled about? You got this skill. Check out the sweet skill you got. Wind, earth, fire, heart. There you go. All clear. Stage presence. Nope. None of that this time. We're not actually even leveling very fast, which is odd. Usually when you go into a new dungeon, it seems like you get tons of experience. Maybe that's just the last few. There's a lantern. Oops, didn't mean to open that. Aha! Die lantern. That's all it says. Huh. Gotta wonder if this will come up later. We'll see. There might be a lantern-related mechanic around here. Nothing over there. Hey, buddy. Aha! You have been intercepted by sword in face. How does that feel? Does it feel fantastic? No? I don't know what they are. They're red mages. That means they're probably... So in Fire Emblem, there's dark magic, there's holy, and there's mage. I want to say mage is good against holy, holy is good against darkness, and darkness is good against magic. So if I use my dark magic from my other two characters, it's probably effective. But then how does like elemental stuff come into play, like lightning? I don't know. Not very well, apparently. Right, that probably counts as regular magic from Fire Emblem. That makes sense. Let's try dark magic, life drain. No, doesn't seem very strong. Maybe I got it backwards. Ow, pain. Everything hurts on the inside and out. Attack oh, that's not everybody, is it? That one. Attack everyone. Nope. Can't even be hurt by ice, apparently. Alright. Learning things. They're not very nice, are they? Well, I can go for this kind of attack. Power through it with damage. Slice and dice. It's the mythical anime X slice, where they slice an X. Isn't it cool looking? The usual. Can I put him to sleep? That'd be great. That would be great. I should probably just stab him, right? As a spellcaster, they're probably pretty vulnerable to just being stabbed in the goddamn face with murder. Murder them in the face. I don't know, I'm sitting here overthinking of the elements of magic when I should just be attacking them with our weapons. That's the correct response to that situation. Yes, indeed. Stage presence! Oh. You disappoint me, life. But the last time. Well, no. You'll continue to disappoint me. It's fine. Skills. Let's find a way to Subasta's heal. There. Went past it. Yeah. Self-heal. Oh, I misclicked. Whoops. Panned slightly too far. Well, we'll just have an extra healthy protagonist for the next moment. It'll be fine.